Alright, we are live. Hope you're doing alright, J-Dog. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic night. Got a beautiful diamond right here in front of us. At least I think he's going to be a diamond. Not entirely sure. But I'm pretty sure with an estimate like that, he's going to make it. And then we got another level 4 over here as a big boy. Oh, I appreciate it, man. I really do. Yeah, I'm about 950 kills in now, so it should be any time, literally. I think that was a little high there on that second one. See, did that fix it? Oh, come on. Well, hit him 3 times, it should at least still kill him. Yeah, Jay, are you currently grinding for anything at the moment? Or are you playing the game alongside me or anything? Yes, I am using the new Odin scope. It is an absolute beast. I love it to death. I was an Argus user before the Odin because I like taking long shots, and the Odin is a perfect balance between the Hyperion as well as the Argus, so yeah. I'm having to get used to having to aim a little bit higher, like slightly higher than I usually aim, but it's coming along pretty quick. Let's see. I'm trying to find the blood trail of that first moose. I'll probably end up coming across him. Oh, nice, man. I hope you get whatever you're after. You after something in particular? Are you grinding for anything? Or are you just free hunting? I just started, Luke. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, I just started. We're starting off with this big boy. I'm pretty sure that he's a diamond, but we'll find out. Yep, he is a diamond. 286 diamonds start the night with. That's what I'm talking about. And I have another one on the map too. He's on the other side of the map, but I have another really big diamond as well on the map. I'm gonna go and texturize him. And then here's another one. Two super rares. It went pretty good, man. It was just normal night, and then at the very tail end of the night, I ended up having 2 diamonds that spawned on the map, or at least 2 giant level 5s. And yeah, I had some pretty good night that night. Nothing too dramatic that you missed though. How did you pull off 2 super rares, J-Dog? I don't think that's a normal thing usually. Were you hunting on multiplayer on someone's map by chance? Because that doesn't seem correct. Usually super rares is hard to get 2 like that so quick together. I mean, I'm not accusing you of anything, I'm just wondering. Oh, we got a floater. Oh well. At least I got them both. That's all that matters. Yeah, can level 7 crocs make diamond? Unfortunately, no, Jay. No, the level 7 crocs will never make diamond, unfortunately. They'll come close, but no. I think that you can rarely have level 8s make diamond, if I'm not mistaken, but that's like extremely rare. But yeah, usually level 9s are the only ones that you ever see make diamond, with a very, very small chance of getting a level 8 diamond. Yeah, Jay, congratulations, I guess, on your two super rares, but what were they? Are you able to tell me what they scored and what kind of animals they were? Because I've never heard of anybody getting two super rares so close together. I've heard of one, like, hours apart from each other, but I've never heard of anybody getting two super rares in that amount of time. I've heard of people getting that many diamonds in that small amount of time, especially if you're grinding and using herd management, but if you got two super rares legitimately today, that's crazy luck. You got trolled by one yesterday, Luke? Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Yeah, Jay. So basically, the top estimates you don't really want to go by it. The top estimate is basically saying that's like the biggest it could possibly be. But unless it's like a really big score, more than likely it's gonna score towards the bottom of the estimate or towards the middle, especially with crocodiles. But yeah, crocodiles level 7 will always come. I've killed several level 7s that came really close to diamond, but no, I'm almost 100% sure that level 7s will not make diamond. Level 8s can and level 9s can, but level 8s, like I said, is more of a rarity. It's sort of like here whenever I'm doing my grind here as I'm doing tonight. Usually like a level 4 moose can make diamond, but usually it's a level 5. So I basically consider those as like the same quality as like a rare color because of the fact that they don't come around very often. Also, Jay, I don't recognize you being in the chat before. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please feel free to. I do hunting and fishing content one month. Excuse me. I do hunting and fishing content one month, and I do playthroughs the next. And I think next month, right now, I have a poll up on my channel. And so far, Dead Space is winning the poll. But I'm also, but it's a poll between Resident Evil 7 and 8, like Biohazard and Village, against Dead Space, and probably going to be Outlast 1 if the Dead Space does well. So if you're interested in playthroughs as well as hunting and fishing content, I would encourage you to subscribe if you enjoy that. It helps the channel out. Plus, I'm one subscriber away from 200, so I'm really hoping I break that tonight. It'd be nice to see my channel get to 200. About to see the next level 5 that's on my map. I'm pretty sure both of these will make diamond. They both have the big antlers to them. But yeah, if I end up getting the great one on stream, then I'm going to basically take him down on stream, and if I have any extra time left over, I'm just going to go around and free hunt on other maps. Because as soon as I get my diamond, my great one moose, I'll be ready to do some free hunting somewhere else. Get out of the way, ma'am. I'm trying to shoot your husband or boyfriend or whatever you consider him as. Thank you. And there's the other big boy. Guaranteed diamond. Scoring from 274 all the way up to 328. Now that's a big boy. That is a big boy diamond over there. I'm excited to take him out. I want to see if I can't take out these guys over here first, though. That's one. And I believe that's going to be two. Let me see. That felt good. How about that? There we go. Now he's dying. I appreciate it, Luke. Yeah, I'm not at 200 just yet. I'm at 199. I'm waiting for that last one. If I've hit 200, it ain't showing it on my phone just yet. Let me see if I can't get this guy. I really don't want to mess this dude up, so I'm actually going to go ahead and actually walk down there and shoot him. because I want to make sure that I get this guy to be diamond. Okay, so if I've hit 200, then thank you guys so much for your support. Yeah, hang on a second. Let me refresh on my end. Oh, man. Thank you guys so much. I finally hit 200 subscribers. Thank you all. That is so cool. Thank you, Luke. I really appreciate it, man. Another 300, and I get to do super chats and stuff like that with you all, so I'm excited for that. My wife has already told me she's coming up with some ideas for my emotes and everything for everybody, so once I hit 500, I should be able to get to 3,000 views, and at that point, I will be able to start memberships and stuff like that. Alright, this guy should be quartering enough. Let's go ahead and pop this sucker. That should have been good. And he's going down. That's 2 diamonds to start it off with. That's what I'm talking about. 2 diamonds. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for being my 200 subscriber, buddy. I really appreciate you. And anytime you have any questions, Jay, if you're new to the channel, if you ever go back and look at any of my content, I never stop looking at texts, and I'm always trying to reply to people. So if you're looking at one of my videos or you're needing help with anything, please feel free to leave comments down below. I'm always going to reply to my people, as long as it's something worth replying to, or if you have a question for me. And then tonight, like I said, I don't know if we've met before, but if you have any questions regarding Call of the Wild or Way of the Hunter or the Angler, please feel free to ask. I don't care a bit. Or just talk whatever you want talking about. This guy is right over here, I think. Yeah, there he is. Oh, hang on a second. I'm sorry, Jay. I didn't see that. Diamond Reindeer. Diamond Albino Turkey. Okay, if it's on 2 separate maps, I can kind of see that. But was that on multiplayer, or were you doing that on your single-player maps? That is incredible, by the way. If those are legitimate super rares, that's incredible luck. I'm very, very happy you got that, and that's awesome. That's one thing I lack, as I have nearly 1,300 hours in the game, but I don't have a super rare to my name. The biggest I have is a level 8 red deer that is a piebald. I have yet to get a super rare. But I've got tons of diamonds, and I've got tons of rares, and I've got 3 great ones to my name. So, let's see. Yep, that's a 300 diamond. Let's go. 300, big boy. That's what I'm talking about. I love this rack on the moose. Oh, I'd love to see it in a rare. 2 big boy diamonds to start the live stream out with. Let's go. Love it. Single player, well, congratulations, man. I am jealous as I can be. If you got those legitimately, like I said, I'm not doubting you or anything, but if you got those legitimate and happened to walk across them and find them, man, that is insane luck. And congratulations, man. You have made me one jealous person. Like I said, I have plenty of really big gold, like I have gold rares, but I don't have any diamonds. That's the one thing, is I've never got a diamond with a rare color. Thank you, Luke. That makes number 4, I think. I think that's my 4th 300 that I've killed in this grind. Yeah, I think I got 4 moose that all score 300. If I'm not mistaken. Behind that is like a 380, and I think maybe one's 390. Now, I haven't looked at the rest of my map since last night. I just saw those 2 diamonds, so the rest of this is brand new to me. But yeah, I appreciate you both of you being here at the start of my stream. Definitely makes it more entertaining for me to talk to somebody while I'm grinding, and appreciate your all support as well. Also, if you guys haven't already, please make sure you go over to the community tab on my YouTube page, and make sure you vote on my horror game that I'm playing this month, next month. I am terrified of horror games, but I am willing to play one in celebration of 200 subscribers. So I'm going to either do both Biohazard and Village for Resident Evil, or I'm going to be doing Dead Space along with a bonus game, which I'm pretty sure will end up being Outlast, but we'll see. Didn't get his buddy, but I got one. Yeah, I know about that, Jay. Unfortunately, I hope you understand what I'm about to say here. I don't really consider that a legitimate. I'm a super rare because of the fact that it's given to you. So, and I also don't do the story missions on this game. Because I've been just free hunting ever since I first started playing, so that's just kind of my style on here. But you know, I do appreciate stories like Way of the Hunter and different hunting games giving you free trophies, but I just don't consider that like a legitimate one, just because of the fact that it gave it to you. I'd rather earn my great ones and super rares. But at the same time, I mean, like I said, that's awesome that it gives you one. It's just not something that I'm like standing behind, if that makes sense. Like I don't diss anybody. I'm not dissing nothing. I'm just kind of saying that that's just my style. I'd rather grind for my super rares or happen to come across them. Yeah, I appreciate you, Jay. Yeah. My phone's finally caught up with the live stream now, so I'm not too far behind you all now. My phone was being like 30 to 40 seconds behind the stream. Now, let's see. For a minute there, I didn't think I had a bull here. But I do. He's just really small. He started the turn, but that should be good. Yeah, it's still good. All right, good. Luke, you on your moose grind tonight? Or are you just watching? And I hope your day's been going well too, Luke. I didn't ask you. I hope your day's been going really well. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it, man. I hope the stream is enjoyable for you. I hope that you're having a good time watching, and I hope that the conversations are fulfilling. I don't want to run over my moose. I just want to claim him. Thank you. Nice, Luke. Best of luck to you, man. I hope that you get him. Hopefully, it's a rare time whenever you get a great one in a short amount of time span. And thank you, Sav, for stopping back in and moderating. That's my wife, everybody. Say hi to Sav. I don't know if she's still watching, but say hi to her if you wish. That's my wife. She's watching everything. Oh my goodness, I have another level 5. I didn't even notice, but I have another level 5. And that might be another diamond. 3 diamonds right off the bat tonight. Or at least 1 troll and 2 diamonds. That is insane. I didn't even know about that guy. Like, I don't know. I mean, I hope you guys believe me, but I had no idea I had another level 5 over here. That's crazy. Oh, thank you, Jay. That means a lot to me, buddy. I really appreciate the respect, and I really appreciate the fact that I'm entertaining you. I'm glad I was able to make your week better, man. Yeah, that's what live streaming is all about, in my opinion, is connecting with the audience outside of your videos. I'm still trying to decide if I'm wanting to live stream my playthrough of Dead Space or if I'm wanting to do like an actual 4K playthrough, because I don't have good enough internet to be able to do the playthrough to do a live stream in 4K. So I'm still trying to decide if I want to make it 1080p. Did I get that guy? I don't think that's going to count, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do a 1080p live stream of Dead Space or if I'm wanting to do a full playthrough and make it 4K. Yeah, it's rough, Luke. Hopefully you'll get more diamonds, man. Like I said, this is very rare for me. Like at least the past couple of weeks. I think that I took some time after last live stream to actually just go around my pawns around the map and see if I had any stragglers, and I found 3. So, and I shot them down and made sure I knew where they were before I left. So, my guess is that one of those diamonds that I have tonight is one of those stragglers that came back as a diamond. Hopefully that got a lung. It looked like it got a lung. And it did get a lung. Alright. Did I get both of those guys? I don't know. Are you grinding on medbed, Jay, or are you just free hunting? I forget. And my chat is too far back now, and I can't go back and look. Because I was going to talk to you some about medved, see what your thoughts on it was. Because some people hate medved and some people love it, and I'm one of those people that I'm right in the middle. I love it for free hunting, but until there's a really, I know there's the moose, but I mean, like, I really want a reindeer great one. Like, if I like, that would make me come back to medved pretty quick, because if the great reindeer happened. Be a lot more fun to watch it live. Yeah, I'll be starting on October the 1st is my plan. Another diamond. Let's go. He surprised me. We got another diamond. That's 3 diamonds at the start of the stream. Come on, guys. I know, man, this is what I need 500 subscribers for, so that way you guys can have the emotes and celebrate with me. This is incredible. 3 diamonds at the start of the stream. That is one way to start the night. Let's go. Are you grinding moose, Jay, or are you grinding reindeer? Or, I mean, you might be grinding the musk deer or something. I don't know, but what are you grinding for? See, another thing too, Jay, about live streaming it, is that I do have 200 subscribers, but only a handful of them join my live streams, and only a handful of, and like barely anybody ever responds to my messages on community chat on my tab, and I don't have a Twitter or a Discord just yet because I'm waiting until my channel gets to 500 subscribers before I upgrade that. Um, but yeah, the thing about it is that if I was going to stream the game, I would want to make sure that it's at a time of day where I'm going to get I'm going to get a pretty good audience watching. But I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out. The game is a remake, so in a way I'd like it to be 4K, just so that way it looks the way it's supposed to look. But I don't really know. I mean, that's kind of why I'm reaching out to both you and Luke, because I'm seeing, because that's me from a creator standpoint. But as far as people that are wanting to watch, it'd be my first horror ever on this channel, and I want to make sure it's worth people's watching. I am terrified of horror games, but I'm also a jokester, and I'm somebody who has to make jokes in order to break tension. So I know I'm gonna make some pretty corny ones probably, but that's just how I have to deal with stress. So I don't really know. Sav stepping in, doing a great job as ever. Yes, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, make sure you hit the like button for me. The like button, if you get just for educational reasons, if you guys hit that like button, it actually shares my video across YouTube and makes it easier for other people to find it. Whereas the subscription button, it gets me more towards getting paid or making my channel grow. So that's kind of like what the two do. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah, likes help spread the word, if you will, whereas subscriptions help move me towards getting paid and making this a full-time job. So apparently I killed one of these guys, but I don't know which one it was. I guess I'll just follow one and find out. I think I'm on the blood trailed one. Yeah, okay, so it was this guy. It was a little dude. So what kind of shot did I make on the bigger one then? I mean, I thought for sure I killed both, but I guess I missed the lung on that bigger one. I'll come back on my second pass through, or the next day or something. Oh, I appreciate that, Jay. So, Lynx, Boar, and Brown Bear, are you saying those are the ones that you're grinding for? I didn't know if you were grinding for a particular trophy or if you were just walking around shooting whatever you found. No, he's not going to give me a shot in time. Uh, let's see. Nope, shot over him. Yeah, I'm going to let him go. I'm not going to take that shot. Mishka, Mooska, Mickey Moose, where are you at? Sorry if that was corny, it just sounded funny in my head, and then I said it and it sounded stupid, so overlook me if I'm being annoying. I decided to take a shot in the dark, and I don't think it worked out. See, where's this guy's blood trail at? Oh, he's right there. Okay, I don't even have to worry about no blood trail. Oh, I hear you, man. Yeah, I'm not a completionist on the game. I just want one of every great one, and I might go back and revisit more moose and whitetail later. Maybe even the fallow and red deer again. Well, maybe not the red deer because the red deer to me is the same animal every time, so I'm probably not going to return to it. But since I already have one, but the fallow deer, the whitetail, and then the moose, I'll probably do more grinds for in the future. Like I said, I'm mainly a free roamer on this game. I mainly like to just go to maps and just pick a time and then just walk and see what I find. That's my favorite way to hunt on this game. But in my opinion, if you're wanting great ones, the grinding is the best way to do it. So that's kind of how I spend my time. Level 4 going up to 281. I don't think that's going to make diamond, but it is a diamond potential at the least. Sorry, I can't talk tonight. Both of those are big boys. I don't think I've killed either one of them, though, sadly. And I lost track of the other bull. There he is. Yeah, I've made bad shots on those two. I'm just going to let them walk. They'll be back again later. Well, good, Jay. I'm glad at least I made you laugh. Like I said, that's just kind of how I am, man. I have ADHD, so every so often I'll just kind of blurt out something I think is funny. And then if I'm like getting scared or stressed out, I have to do something as a tension breaker. So I'm hoping it'll be a good time. October the 1st is whenever I'll be either recording or live streaming Dead Space as of now. If other people do a vote on the poll on my channel, which, like I said again, if there's 5 of you in here, for anybody who's watching, maybe just lingering, please make sure you go to the community tab under my channel. So you want to go to my channel, go to the community tab, scroll down. I think it's like 3 or 4 different posts, and you should see a poll there. And just make sure you click on one of those two. Like I said, that will determine what playthrough I do. So if Resident Evil all of a sudden catches back up, at the Dead Space and then ends up winning, I'll be doing Resident Evil. So it just depends on what's going on. I was set on Resident Evil, but whenever the State of Play came around, they said that Dead Space was going to be one of the monthly free games. So I was like, uh-oh, sounds like I have competition now. So I decided to leave it as a poll and let my viewers decide what I'm playing. So the other night, Jay, one of my live streams, I can't exactly remember which one it was. Luke, I don't know if you were here or not, but one of my live streams the other night, there was 4 of us, and all of us had ADHD, and we were all just cutting up together, and we had some good laughs. I don't remember when that was. I don't remember. I know I've had a few streams over the weekend. I was aiming for the heart there, but I don't think I definitely did not get it. Got the lung, though, it looks like. At least I got the lung. Ask as many questions as you want to ask, Jay. That's what I'm here for, buddy. If you want a great one, fallow on Teowara is super easy. Yeah, it is. I actually have my fallow grind still set up on Teowara. I'll have to change, I think, 3 of my setups because of the new spook zone, the spook distance that they changed. I'll have to change, I think, 2 or 3 of my blinds, or my tents rather. But other than that, I think that the rest of my map is still in good shape. But yeah, I have a really good setup. My great one came out of that cove on the top right side of the map. That's right below the 2 big ponds where all those fallows are congregated together. Mine came out of that cove that's right below that is where my great one spawned. Yeah, they are normally short grinds. Like I said, I don't know when or if I'll return to the fallow grind. Really, the only the only other rack I was really wanting from the fallow was the big rack. But the Irish elk also looks pretty cool. But I really did not want the Mickey Mouse rack. I'm not a big fan of the spoon rack, as I call it sometimes too. It just doesn't really sit with me very well. I don't like that one. But there's definitely more moose that I'll definitely want, and there's definitely more whitetail. So I'll return to the whitetail and moose grind at some point. I think that with my whitetail, he trolling me, but oh well. I think with my whitetail, I think I'm going to do that in New England because I actually have a really good whitetail grind going on over there right now, but I haven't returned to it in a while. But well, are you asking what the estimate of how many kills it takes to get a great one? A fallow deer? Is that what you're asking, Jay? That one's gonna be a good shot. I don't have to look at him. Yeah, I love the fallow deer colors. Like I really do. I was lucky that I got my favorite, or at least one of my favorites, being the Moco and the Blade Rack. I absolutely love that one. Um, Also, Jay, to let you know, I did release a video here recently. It didn't do too well, just because I guess I get where I'm new at it, I guess. But I did release a trophy lodge tour here recently about my Red Deer Lodge, where I have every single like level 7 and 8 rack, along with with a couple level 6 racks, and then I have all my diamonds on in there, along with my broken fallow and red deer. So if you're interested in going back and watching that video, I do have it on my channel. That's a rock, Daniel. That is not a moose. Rock bad. Moose good. Let's see. Where is the trail? It's okay. It's right here. Okay, this is when he came down. Okay, never mind. That's not the right trail then. So I shot him right here. Oh, okay. I'm following a different trail. Trying to find this blood trail, but it didn't want to come up for me too well. Let me see if I go this way. Yeah, Jay, just to give you a rough estimate and answer your question a little bit more. So the average person getting a great one, fallow, excuse me if I'm losing my words tonight, guys. I was working all day today and my brain's a little bit fried, so I'm having to struggle every so often. But yeah, the average kill rate for a fallow great one is anywhere between 200 and about 1,000 kills. You will exceed 1,000 in some cases, but most people get theirs between like 200 and 1,200. It's about the same as a moose. The moose great one is roughly about the same way. Usually it's between 200 and 1,000. Yeah, Luke and I both play on PS5, Jay. I'm exclusively a PS5 player on my content. Ignore my dog in the background, guys. She's getting whiny because she's in her bed and wants out. Hush, puppy. It should be good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, exactly, Luke. That's the way that I treat it. Like I said, if you let the medals rule your life on this game, where it's like, oh gosh, I've screwed it up. It's no longer a diamond and now it's a gold. The thing that a lot of people don't realize is you still got the trophy. Your shot still killed the animal and you still got the trophy. For me, as long as I got the trophy, then to me it's no different than getting the right metal. And the only time that it ever really bugs me is if it's a great one. If it is a great one, obviously nobody wants that metal screwed up. But at the same time, as long as I get the animal that I'm after, I'm satisfied with it pretty well. Oh, I have a pit. She is a pit bull, and all she wants to be is a 60-pound lap dog. She loves everybody, and when she meets new people, all she wants is for them to give her lovins. She is a spoiled little pup. She's not well. She's not a little pup. She's 7 years old and 60 pounds, but she's a doll baby. Yeah, I've had a few dogs in my life. My papaw used to run rabbits whenever I was when I was a kid. So he had like 8 or 10 beagles that he raised. So I was always around puppies, and I loved them to death. And we also had stray cats around the house too that we befriended, and they would be tamed rather, and they loved people as well. So for me, if it is a fluffy animal and it's nice and lets you pet it, I would be its best friend. Ah, I had tree in the way. Oh, he has 25 health. Hang on a sec. I need to try to finish him if I can. Ah, I can't see him. No. There he is. Stop running for 2 seconds, please. Ah. Well, hopefully he won't die until I get back around to him. I'm honestly not sure, Jay, because everybody has different luck. I've known of one person who has like almost every diamond on Silver Ridge Peak, but they've only had like 200 hours in the game because they just happened to be walking along and they had initial spawn diamonds of a lot of different species. So I really couldn't say because everybody has different luck. I'm gonna guess maybe 500 to 2,000, somewhere around in that ballpark is where I'd have to guess. If you want me to play along with you. I have hundreds of diamonds. I have 3 great ones, and the main reason for that is because I'm a free roamer on the game. So I have about 1,300 hours in the game since launch. But again, I did take a few years off and a system switch. Oh, you turned right as soon as I went to shoot. Why'd you have to do that to me? I think I hit him that time, but I don't know where. I'm going to say that I didn't kill that one. Are you talking about all the diamonds on a singular map, Jay, or are you talking about in the game? I hear you, Jay. Yeah, that's how I used to do it too when I was in school. Of course, this game didn't exist back then. Or yeah, it did. I just so yeah, I would have played it some even then, but I think it did anyways. Yeah, I work in real life, so unfortunately, I just have to make content and do live streams based upon my availability and um uh, my life schedule. So I can't make as much stuff in the game as I want to. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to get up there to 100,000 and be able to start doing this regularly for you all. In the game, buddy, I will commend you. If you've been, I mean, like I said, this is not me doubting. I'm just saying, as long as you ain't hacking or doing anything like that, if you got everything legitimately in single player, that is awesome. Congratulations, and I'm honestly proud. If you got all those legitimately in that short amount of time in that many hours, then yeah, that is incredible. Welcome to the stream, Rose. Yeah, that's funny. A couple of streams ago, Rose, I actually, or was it a stream? I'm trying to remember. Oh no, it was last night. So I wasn't streaming last night, but I was playing on here, and I was on Emerald Coast, and I was hunting at night, trying to use the new scopes, and there was a rooster deer that was walking in front of me, and I was going to shoot it. All of a sudden, my screen goes red for a split second, and the guy makes that type of sound that he makes, and it scared the daylights out of me. I mean, like I jumped out of my chair. It scared me so bad. Well, you guys moved on me. That is the first time they've ever done that. They were back here in this corner. Now they're all the way over here. I mean, that makes for an easier shot, but I mean, that's interesting. I've never had moose on this side. They've always been back in that little cove. But welcome to the stream, Rose. I hope that that you find the stream enjoyable. Please make sure you like the stream and subscribe if you haven't already, if you're interested in playthrough and hunting and fishing content. Also, I'm more than welcome to help you on any questions that you may have. I love helping people out, and I've had about 1,300 hours in the game, and as you guys can see, about over $2 million. So, anything I help you guys with, feel free to ask. Well, congratulations, NJ. Seriously, man, I commend you for that. That is amazing time put into the game. Incredible luck. I wish you all the best with your further goals that you have for the game, man. That is amazing. Good job, dog. That's incredible. Rose, are you new to the game, or are you have you been playing it for a while? And to further back that question up, if you're new to the game, don't worry about the second question. But if you've been playing a while, are you currently grinding on Rev on Thule, or are you just free hunting on it? So that's awesome, Rose. That means that your great one should. If it's a whitetail grind you're on, the whitetails usually spawn before 2,000 kills. So any minute now you could get your great one. And I wish you the best of luck. However, I will tell you, again, if you already know this information, I do apologize for telling you information you already know. But if you switch maps, it will not carry over. So if you're in 1,200 kills on Layton, I would just stay on Layton, as painful as it is, because with that many kills, the great one should be there pretty quick. But if you abandon a map at that many kills and come to like Revontilian and something, it will start over from zero. So okay. Yeah, I just wanted you to be aware of that. I did actually switch to Revontilian myself to do the whitetail grind. And a little funny story here. My whitetail grind was actually originally going to be taking place on what was it? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, it was going to take place in the desert map, but after they made that update and changed a few of the ponds around, I decided not to do it on that map, and I decided to come here to Rev on Thule. I managed a few of the ponds, but I didn't feel like doing the entire map. So I decided just to do a few of them, and I'm guessing it was about 100 kills into the grind that I decided to go ahead and just start my main grind because I was just tired of herd managing. And I literally went around the map twice in one in-game day. And on my second rat lap, my great one was there. It literally took 130 kills to get my great one whitetail. And it's still to the date my fastest grind. I just jumped onto Rev on Thule. I think I managed like 4 or 5 lakes in the middle of the map, and then set up on about 6 ponds that I really liked for whitetail. And I literally just went around the first time, didn't see anything, went around the second time in the same in-game day to get the frag ready. And the great one was one of the respawns. So that's been my fastest grind. And that's on my channel too. If any of you guys want to go back and be a little nostalgic, way back on my Hunter playlist, go all the way towards. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. Go all the way towards the beginning, and my whitetail great one is on there. I did record myself shooting that one. I was nervous because it was one of my very first video uploads, so ignore my nervous voice. But yeah, that was one of my first episodes I ever uploaded to the channel was my Great One Whitetail. That's awesome. Yeah, I can't remember what I think 270. I think I actually have a 270 whitetail, if I'm not mistaken. But I have a lot of different rares and tons of diamonds. Is that bear charging me? I don't think it is. Oh, it was charging me. Well, she must have hated. She must not like me driving a four-wheeler. I mean, I don't blame her. I'm not the best driver. I wouldn't trust me either. Well, Rose, that's still a nice buck though, and I do wish you luck on your first great one. I have 3 great ones to my name right now, being the red deer, the fallow deer, and the whitetail. So, with the whitetail being a big rack, the fallow deer being a mocha blade rack, and then red deer are all the same. If you've seen a red deer, you've seen a red deer. And now I'm after the moose, which is currently my favorite great one in the game. So. Sorry guys, I just had to fix something. I'm back now. But yeah, Rose, if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you subscribe so that way you can check out the content and be here anytime that I'm live streaming. And like I said, I don't care a bit to answer any of your questions or help out any way I can. Trying to grow this channel into something pretty cool where I'm doing playthroughs 1 month and then hunting and fishing the next. So it's a little bit of everybody's taste in one channel. That's kind of my idea. I'd like to have full playthroughs for full playthroughs as well as hunting and fishing, because those are my passions. I love the games of stories in them, and I love hunting and fishing games. So I decided to put it all in one channel. Hi Michael, welcome to the stream, man. I appreciate you stopping by. If you're planning on staying around for a while, make sure you support the channel and hit the like and subscribe button for me. Let me see what you're saying. You've been trying to get the Great One Whitetail and Red Deer, and you're getting really bored of the game because I have no one to play with, but I could join you if you want, but I totally understand if no. So, Michael, in the future, I am planning on doing, if there's anybody that's a YouTuber and has around the same subscribers as me, I will be open to doing collaborations at some point for videos and stuff like that. But for protection reasons and privacy, I'm friending and playing with people that I know or people that's in my family. But like I said, if you want to subscribe to the channel and stuff like that, any of the content that's on my channel or anytime I'm live, please ask any questions you want. I do not care to help you out with your grinds. If you're just simply wanting to have me playing in the background while you're doing your grinds, that is fine. Just whatever I can do to help make your time in the game more worthwhile, I will definitely be more than happy to help you with it, buddy. Thank you, Rose. I really appreciate the subscription. And the same goes for anybody who's in my channel right now. If I can help anybody with any questions or just simply need to talk to me about any of the games that I play, I would not care one bit to respond to you. I'm always watching my chats. I'm always watching my comments. And I will not start ignoring comments unless I end up getting up into the 500 to 1,000 subscriber stuff. And then at that point, I'll have to put a time limit to how long I look at comments. But as of now, swing away with any questions you guys have. Oh, I appreciate you, Michael. Seriously, man. But yeah, you can chat with me all you want, even if you just want to have it be a linger and just have it playing in the background. I still appreciate the watch hours, and I appreciate the subscription. It means a lot to me. It really does. And I hope that the conversations that we have are entertaining for you tonight. And again, if you feel like talking to me, chat anytime with me. I don't care. I'll keep you entertained that way as well, buddy. But thank you so much for the support, man. Luke, I haven't heard from you for a while. If you're out there, buddy, how are you doing? Same thing with you, Jay. You guys haven't said anything in a while. You guys still doing well in your grinds? Anything exciting happen? And thank you, Sav, for being a very, very good moderator. You're doing awesome. Everybody say hi to Sav if you're in the chat. That's my wife. She's my first moderator in the channel. I don't know if she'll respond to you because she's currently playing with one of her friends on another game, but she's doing a great job moderating at the same time. Your respawns won't come back. What's happening? I mean, I don't know if I can help in any way, but... So, let me ask you something actually, Luke. So, whenever you shoot a few animals out of your zones, is the zone just like resetting, like deactivating, and then you go back and all of a sudden it says you're rediscovering the zone? Because my wife has been having that same exact bug on Teowara. Like, she's been having that bug on there, where she'll shoot 2 or 3 animals, and then she'll go back, and then all of a sudden it'll say that she rediscovered the zone whenever she's always had it. So, is that what's going on with you? Yeah, I know. Yeah, Michael, I know entirely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Teowara's had bugs since the map has launched, but that bug is one of the worst right now that's going on for it, and it's that the zones are unstable. That's another reason why I kind of abandoned my quest for the Great One Fallows. It was so early, is because that bug came around, and I was tired of seeing my zones reset on me. Yeah, it's a really, really bad bug that's happening on Teowara right now. Oh, you're gonna run on me. I just need to get one more bullet into him. Oh, you're gonna move. you won't give me a good shot. Oh boy. Come on. He's nearly dead. I just need to get one more bullet into him. Wish you'd just stop sprinting. He knows what he's doing. He just came out and he's like, watch this. As soon as he goes to aim for me, I'm just gonna take off. Oh man. Yeah, Luke, that's a bug. As me and Michael told you, that's something that's been going on here lately. I don't know exactly why, but yeah, there is definitely a bug, and bugs, I should say, on Teowara right now. I've been noticing like inconsistent spawn rates. I've seen lots of crashing on Teowara on my end at least, where you'll be able to play for a few hours and just out of nowhere it'll just crash on you. So yeah, Teowara is definitely bug ridden at the moment, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't been hunting on there very often. I love Teowara's map. It's one of my favorite maps of all time. I love how lush and green it is, but I just can't stand the amount of bugs that's on it right now, so I'm not really encouraged to play on it at the moment. I'm just afraid that with the bugs that's on there, I don't want to shoot a great one and then the game crash on me after I shot the great one and I lose it. That's just kind of my fear right now with that map. I don't want a great one to spawn, and then I go to shoot it, and then as I'm running up to it, the game crashes, and I lose it. That would be absolutely heartbroken. Yeah. Yeah, Michael, that's a good point too, Luke. Yeah, I never thought of that, Michael. Thank you for stepping in and helping. I appreciate you helping out other people. But yeah, that's also true too. If you have certain zones that you haven't discovered, they could also be going over to those zones, now, especially if it's solos. If you know you have a solo, they definitely move. So if they're not coming back, they could have moved to just another pond or an outside river. And if you do have them discovered, you may want to go and check them anyways, because you may not have all the slots filled. Every single drink zone has a set amount of animals that can drink at that zone, and sometimes it won't be full. So if you get solos, they'll go in and take places of those slots that are not filled up yet. So that could be another reason as to why. Okay. Okay, Luke. Yeah, then I would say it was a bug, buddy. I mean, like I said, there's the 3 main bugs that I've seen on Teowara is crashing, animal, and my zones being like rediscovered whenever you've already discovered them, and zones just being very inconsistent. I've been noticing that bug. I am not having any respawns right now. Don't know where all my respawns are at the moment. I guess I'll just keep on trekking and see what I can find. But yeah, that last run up there, guys, made 970 roughly, or excuse me, 960 roughly. So I'm about to approach the 1,000 mark. Any one of these respawns could come back as the great one for me. Moose usually respawn prior to 1,000, so and most time it's between 200 and 500. But I'm clearly past 500 now, so any one of my respawns could be him, and I'm really waiting for it. Yeah, it did, Michael. Yeah, like I said, that's one of the reasons why I just kind of avoid Teowara, is because of the fact that it's screwed up at the moment. So I'm just not really wanting to hunt on it, or at least grind on it. I don't care to go free hunting on Teowara right now. I just don't really want to grind it. But yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Luke. You want to do it after your moose and whitetail grind? Yeah, the only reason why I did the other ones first was because, well, the whitetail was my first one I was wanting because that's my home state animal that I currently hunt for in real life. But after I got him, I went to the red deer because in the game, just the generic red deer species is my favorite species to hunt for in the game. I love their giant antlers and everything, so I decided to go for them. And then after that, I went for the fallow deer because the fallow deer, I can't remember if I'm wrong. You guys can correct me, but I think the fallow deer came out before the moose, if I'm not mistaken. If not, then then I decided just to go after it first. I can't really remember what my reasoning was if the moose was already existing. I think it was because they said the fallow deer is a very easy grind, and I wanted to get a great one pretty quick, if I'm not mistaken. And it came to me pretty quick. I got 350 kills in, and I had the great one fallow. No, I want to fast travel. What are you talking about, Luke? Like designed to look like Christmas in their antlers or something? Because what I've always wanted is I've wanted the lion, the great one, to be like based off the Lion King. So I've wanted like a big fit lion with like a red mane and everything, and that's supposed to be Simba. And then you have one that's almost identical to him, but has like a brown mane, and that would be Mufasa. And I would also love for there to be a Scar, which is like a really skinny and beat up lion with a black mane, and that could be Scar. And then it'd be really cool too if Simba's son would be one of them too, but I forget his name for the life of me. But to have him with the colors of Simba's son. And then I guess I could sort of see the seasonal animals, but I would have to say that the reindeer, I'd really like to see like a Rudolph, great one, and it be like or just an animal that you can complete challenges in order to get it to spawn or something like that. But have like a reindeer with that's supposed to be based off Rudolph with like the red nose and everything. Sort of like how the Hunter Classic had that. Oh, I got you, Luke. Yeah, like maybe icicles hanging from the racks and during the winter months, and then during the summer, maybe have it as the vines that's currently in there, and spring could be just something different. Yeah, I get you there. Just whatever's in the antlers or however the fur coats are or anything, it's like seasonal based. Yeah, I could see that. I am not getting any respawns. Well, got this one. I'm gonna go shoot this guy first because he's the one that's nearly dead. Let's see, did I get them both? Okay, apparently there was a tree there. Ah, well. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. But yeah, we're supposed to be getting some really bad storms here soon in the state that I'm living in right now. So it's supposed to start tonight at 2 a.m. and it's currently 10:50 or 10:53 where I'm at. So I'm kind of I decided just to do a stream real quick tonight till about 12 or so, just to make sure that I get something on my channel before the storms hit. If we lose electricity or something, I won't be able to do it tomorrow or anything. So, and for all of you who are in my stream, as of right now, I am planning to do another long live stream this Saturday. I'm going to be getting home around 5 Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to be eating something and then jumping on, and I'm planning on being on here for several hours. If I don't get the great one tonight. If I do get the great one tonight, then I'll still go live, but I'll be doing something different for a while. Just free hunting or probably run Way of the Hunter or Call of the Wild. I'm having to decide which game I'm going to do. But yeah, if I end up getting the great one tonight, then we'll do some free hunting on that day of one game or the other. I'm not sure which game I'm going to play. It'll be Way of the Hunter or Call of the Wild one. Yeah, Michael, that could be that could be what it is. But Jaxie Beard, I don't know if you follow their Expansive Worlds stuff, but in one of the, I think it was next to the last hunting one. Well, okay, so it was several streams ago. But Jaxie Beard is the community manager of this game, and he said that with one of the latest updates, they wanted the animals to be more realistic. So instead of having them like set to where they're going to come on a dime, they're basically just going to be respawning based or coming to their zones based on different times. So every so often, he said that the game is really designed now to be where sometimes the animals will be there and sometimes they won't, and it's because they wanted the animals to have more personality. They wanted them to be more realistic. And also the trick that people used to use where you back to the main menu and then wait a few seconds and come back in, it will no longer cause your animals to spawn back in. So and I have seen proof of that on here. So basically, see, now I got my respawns coming back. They just wanted to come in the evening today rather than coming in the afternoon. So now I'm going to start getting my spawns. I don't know why they moved though. They were back there in that cove. Now they're up here. But that's the reason as to why I have 2 tripods, is because they've done this to me before. Or at least the whitetail did. And I just left most of my tripods here in case the moose decided to, and apparently they are. My mic keeps going real low and we can't hear you. Luke, Rose, or anybody else that's talked in chat, have you guys been having that same issue? Am I going real low when you're all's in too? Am I having audio issues with you all? Oh gosh. That moose took a bullet for his buddy. Stay right there, please. Stay there. No! He's going to give me a good shot. Stop sprinting. Please stop sprinting. Please. Nah. Don't think I'm going to get another shot on him. Oh well. Okay. Michael, you might have to hit the refresh button. According to Luke, it seems like that the only time he's having a hard time hearing me is if I'm on the ATV, which is understandable. So I'll try not to talk when I'm on it anymore. You might just want to hit the refresh button and see if that fixes things. Friends, what's up, man? I'm doing all right, buddy. Just grinding some moose. You did miss out on a few trophies today. At the start of my stream, I had 3 diamonds right off the bat. I had one that was about a 270, one that was about a 260 something, and then I had one massive one at 300 point something. So I had a 300 rate moose today, right off the bat at the start of my stream. That third one was a surprise. I didn't even know I had another number 5 on my map. But yeah, I had 3 level 5s on the map at one time. Yeah, I worked today too, friends. I got off today right around 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So got home. My wife and I had some Mexican food, and then we decided she's going to play with one of her friends on her Switch, and I decided to live stream some Call of the Wild. So, and I had 3 surprises waiting on me when I got on tonight. So that was an awesome way to kick off the stream with 3 big diamonds. Which way are you running, sir? Okay, got the lung on him. That's good enough. I thought for sure that was a lung. Did I save it? It's not going down, and it doesn't look like I saved that one. Oh well. 2 ain't bad. Okay, hang on a second, guys. Let me disconnect my mic and then turn it back on and see if that makes it better. I don't know why it would be dropping low. Give me 1 second, you all. Let me just turn it on mute and then turn it off, and then I'll snap it back on. Alright, guys, I'm back. I'm just going to talk for a few minutes. I'm going to go grab these moose, and then I think I'm going to sit still and just talk to you guys for a few minutes and let you guys let me know if my mic is still having problems. Is anybody still hearing me go low or anything? I'm going to try to talk a little bit different tones and see if you guys can tell me. So I'm going to talk way down like this, and I'm going to bring it back up to right here or anything, and just need you guys to let me know if I sound odd. You're not having any friends? You're not having any problems, friends? That's great. Rose is fine on her end. Luke, Michael, you guys still hearing any problems on your end? I reset my mic, so hopefully it was just a connection issue or something. I am going wireless tonight, so that may be the issue. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad I fixed it. All right. If you guys notice that again, please let me know. I don't care to try to fix it if something else comes up. And if you guys are having trouble hearing me on the four-wheeler, I do apologize, but I'm trying to find my moose and talk to you all at the same time here. Great, Luke. Okay, good. Thank you all. Appreciate the backup there, and let me know that things are not working out well. If anything else comes up, please let me know. So Rose, are you currently now if you're just wanting to linger, if you're wanting to just linger and not talk in the chat, just let me know in the chat, and that way I'll leave you alone. But if you want to be active, I will ask you a question. Are you currently herd managing your map, or are you already doing the main grind for your whitetails? I know you said you were doing a whitetail grind earlier. I was just wondering how far along you are on it for the one on Revel and Thule at least. Also, Michael, I don't know if you were here whenever I said this. If you were, don't worry about what I'm about to say. But Rose, on my channel, like I said, I also do playthroughs as well on my channel, along with hunting and fishing content. Next month, I am doing my first ever horror game on this channel, and I do have a poll up on my community tab on my channel. So if you go and go to my actual channel and go under the community tab, there is a poll there. I think like 2 or 3 posts below the current ones. And if you want to vote on the games, then you'll help persuade me on what game I'm playing. It's either going to be Resident Evil, Biohazard, and Village, or I'm going to be doing Dead Space in a bonus game, as long as Dead Space does well. So if you're interested, if either of you guys or anybody in the chat's interested in participating in that poll, please go to my channel. It will determine on what game I play next month. Oh, I'm sorry, Michael. Oh, that stinks, man. That just happened to me, I think about a month ago. I was playing on Teowara, and yeah, the same thing happened to me. I shot I think mine was a Sika though, and it was a real big Sika deer. And yeah, it disappeared on me whenever I went to claim it. Like I said, Teowara is just having some problems, man. If that's the map that you're on, Teowara is just riddled with issues at the moment. That felt good? Okay, it was good. Alright, nice. Clean sweep, got all three. Let's go. I just love it when they die side by side. Thank you. And thank you. Love it whenever they do that. Side by side by side. These moves were so nice to me. Thank you all. Michael, friends gave you a piece of advice there that might be able to help you. Yeah, I didn't think of that, friends. Thank you for stepping in there and helping him, giving him a tip there. Yeah, that definitely can help, Michael. Yeah, if you reset time, sometimes that'll cause it to reappear. Not every time, but it does happen. It does help sometimes. Alright, let's see. What time is it? 15:50, so let's go ahead and reset time again. Didn't have too many respawns this day. Sorry for the not many animals getting shot this time, guys, but I should reset time here, and then I should get whatever respawns didn't show up yesterday. There's some respawns. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot that guy because he's nearly dead. And then I'll follow it up with his buddy. That should have been both. I do believe. Yep. Got them both. There we go. I do believe I'm going to finish out these next two runs, and then I think I'm going to go and spam the bullet button. I need to get my 1,000 bullets back. I don't know, though. I may leave it at where it's at and see if I get the great one before I run out of ammo. That'd be an interesting challenge. I have let's see how many shots I have left. I have 168 shots plus the 5 that are in my mag, so maybe I will just keep shooting until I run out. See if maybe the great one spawns before I need to reload my bullets. That's a tree. I'm just going to quit driving because that looked terrible. Well, that was smart of me. I should have shot for the lung and I shot for the I shot for the heart. And I don't think I can make it over there in time to have to... I can try. I don't think I'm going to make it. But I need a way to kill time anyways, I guess. Yeah, I just don't think I'm going to make it in time to grab him off the shore. No. He's already away from the shore. Oh well. Well, anybody in the chat who wants to talk to me about something or ask me any questions right now would be the time to do it, because if I were to travel away from this area, this guy would despawn, so I'm going to have to sit here and wait for him to get to me. And it'll be about a minute or two, so anybody who's wanting to talk, I'm available. Oh, man. Go ahead and reload this guy, I guess. What's up, Pillsbury Master? Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for stopping by the stream. I am currently grinding for the Great One Moose. I'm about... After that last run, I'd say I'm about 940, 960 into the kill. I don't have a counter with me this time, so I'm having to go by 20s because I kill about 20 moose every run. So, which that last run was actually not very fruitful. So no, that actually would be about 940 right now. Yeah, so I'll be about 940 at the moment into the moose grind. So it should be any time. Any one of these respawns could be him. I've just got a floater right now, and I'm waiting for him to get to the bank. So that's fun. Yeah, I've tried that before, Luke, but I'm actually very paranoid about doing it, because the last time that I tried doing that, the last couple of times I've tried doing it, my moose has actually despawned, and I mean, it's been at this pond because this is the pond that's most prone to getting floaters, and I had a couple of moose off camera, off stream that I had killed, and they floated on me, and I tried using that method, and they both ended up despawning on me, so I just decided to just go ahead and wait for them. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Pillsbury. What are you trying to grind for? What animal? Are you needing help with your grind or anything? You're just not having luck. I don't mind helping you with any questions you may have, and I have a few people in the chat as well that are grinders like I am, and they might be able to help you too. Okay. Yeah, my whitetail was actually here on Revontuli, and that's actually one of my I guess funny stories. I got on this map after starting a grind on New England, which that grind is going on strong, by the way. I just haven't been recording myself doing it, but I probably will in the future. But as of right now, I had started my whitetail grind on New England and decided to move over here. I herd managed about 4 ponds, and then was just so tired of herd management, I decided just to go ahead and just start shooting. And literally 100 kills in, I had my great one. So it was a very, very short grind. It was about 130 kills in if you include the kills I did during the herd management session. I don't know why I shot that far out. He's at 50. I don't know if he's going to die or not, though. I'll have to keep an eye on the pressure and see if the pressure changes. Do you have any great ones to your name, Pills? Also, if you're enjoying the stream, Pillsbury, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I do playthroughs as well as some hunting and fishing content, so I try to give everybody a little bit of everything. I am doing hunting and fishing content this month. My friend Anthony and I also did a full playthrough of Gotham Knights, live streaming it this month. And then next month I am doing my first horror game on this channel. So and I have a poll on my community tab on my channel if you want to go participate on that poll. And it's either going to be Resident Evil 7 Biohazard as well as Village, or it's going to be Dead Space and a bonus game, if Dead Space does well. So if you enjoy both playthroughs and hunting and fishing content, this channel might be for you. And I'd highly appreciate the support if you decide to subscribe. I am trying to grow my channel into something pretty spectacular. I'm always doing one full month of hunting and fishing content, another full month of playthroughs, and you never get a single day off of my playthroughs. Every single day you'll get a video of content because I put a lot of time into it. And then the third month is my off month, which means that I don't usually post anything because I want to give my wife some time. So on month 3, I usually take off, but I do post like shorts and stuff if something really cool or funny happens on any of my games during those months, and then it starts over. So I'm hoping that I get to make this my full-time job at some point in the future. I would absolutely love it. Michael, I got a 9-legendary big rack. Second 9-legendary of the grind. Let's go, man. Oh, I love hearing when people get diamonds or trolls. I mean, I don't care if I get trolled. It's still a giant deer. So, I mean, or whatever I'm hunting for. So, let's go, man. Let's go, buddy. Congratulations, Michael. Yeah, I had those 3 big rack diamonds at the start of the stream, and I'm hoping that I get more diamonds later. Like I said, I have a few solos that are problem bulls, where they will be in the zones I want them to be in for a little while, and then all of a sudden they will just appear somewhere else, and they usually come back as smaller animals. And because of that, I usually have to hunt them down and get rid of them. So, there we go. Yeah, he's going down. Let me mark him so I don't lose track of him. Oh, I meant to tell you all too, I actually did get a dog last night. So if I end up in a situation tonight where I can't find a blood trail, I will now have a dog. So I named it Duke because whenever I was a real little kid, I had a beagle that was our family dog, and he unfortunately ended up getting hit by a car. But he lived for about 12. He was an old dog. He lived about 10 or 12 years on us. And he was crossing the street one day, and there was a speeder that came through the place and hit him. But everybody loved Duke, and he was a big overweight beagle, and I decided to name my dog on here Duke. Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, my biggest whitetail to date is nothing like that. My dad has a 14-pointer. I have a ex-uncle who killed a 20-pointer, and he was a typical 20-pointer, so it was giant. But my biggest buck to date right now is a full velvet 8-pointer, and he has 12-inch brow tines on him, and my taxidermist said due to the shape of the antlers, the length of the tines, as well as the full velvet, it would have scored about a 145 to 150 something. So not a giant, but a really nice quality buck, and that's my biggest one to date. But I've killed plenty of gobblers and stuff too in my lifetime, so I've had my fair share. I missed the giant last year though. I was actually hunting over I was hunting over in an area where we used to hunt all the time, and there was a huge big 10-pointer that ran out behind this doe last year, and I was so nervous that when I went to pull the trigger, I anticipated the kick, and I ended up pulling over top of the deer and shot over his back. So, and that was the first buck I had seen in about 2 years. So that was it was pretty gutting, but. Age 11, that is awesome, man. Congratulations to you. Yeah, it was a pretty big bummer for me, but I'm happy to hear that you had more success, though. Congratulations, seriously, that's an awesome deer. That is an awesome deer. I have plenty of bucks killed in my life, but they're all like mid-sized animals. The big 8-pointer I have is the only big thing. I have fished and hunted in my life, and that's where I've got most of my trophies, though. My biggest fish that I've caught was a 12-pound channel catfish. That's a big buck. Well, I know that I'm not whitetail hunting, but I mean, I'm not going to pass up on a pretty whitetail. Let's see. You going to give me a shot there, buddy? There we go. No moose, but I'll take a big whitetail. But yeah, I have a 12-pound channel catfish in my lifetime. I have a striped bass that would have went about 16 pounds and 34 inches. I have a walleye that I mounted on my wall that has the body of a largemouth. Like, he just perfectly goes from his jawline all the way to his tail instead of having a big chunky belly. And he was 8 pounds and 27 inches. And he was also melanistic whenever I caught him out of the water. He had a full gray side to him, and his back was jet black. Sadly, I was a kid at the time and didn't understand rare colors, and my taxidermist didn't want to change the colors of the animal. But me being a real little kid, I thought it looked ugly, and I asked him to change it to the colors that walleyes are supposed to be. So, in doing so, it is now yellow and green like walleyes are supposed to be. And I regret it to this day, but at the same time, he's still a big fish to have on my wall. Where did that whitetail go? So here's his blood, and he fell into the water. I think I just lost that buck. Because I don't see a blood trail, and I don't see him. Well, this is stupid. He literally fell into the water. You all saw me shoot that whitetail, and he fell into the water right here. But all that's left right here is the blood. I have no idea. Oh, there he is. He floated over there. Okay, never mind. I didn't lose him. He's up at the top of the pond on me. My bad. He floated all the way up here on me. Thank you, Pillsbury. I hope I get him too, buddy. If I get him, I'll be recording it and making a video out of it, so you ain't going to miss him if I get him. Make sure you turn on your notification bells so that way you can always be here when I'm live streaming and that you see whenever I release new content, if you don't mind. And if you haven't already, leave a like and so on and so forth. Appreciate you for stopping by, buddy. What's up, Masket? Getting a lot of new people here tonight. I'm happy to see everybody showing up. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great time. Welcome to the stream. We started the stream off with a bang with 3 big diamonds, and now we're hoping for the great one. Hope you are doing fantastic, sir. Or ma'am. Not sure which one you are, but I hope you're doing well. Nothing here, so let's start my next round. Always remember that, guys. Anytime that you're doing a grind, even if you shot out all of your zones, always do one more sweep as long as the time hasn't run out. Always do one more sweep because some of your zones will get a secondary respawn and allow you to kill double the animals in one day. That's awesome, Masket. Welcome to the game, man. Welcome to the family and the community. If you need any help with anything, please feel free to ask me questions. Go to my channel and subscribe if you haven't already. That way I can help you anytime you need help. My channel is a dual channel, so I do hunting and fishing content one month, and then I do playthroughs the next. If you enjoy watching people do playthroughs of storyliner games as well as hunting and fishing content, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bells. But yeah, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to leave them down below, and I'll talk to you from the time that you're here to the time that you leave, if you wish. I don't care a bit to help. And if my videos aren't helping you any with the game, then I would highly recommend Scarecrow or Flinter. Those two guys are amazing about doing content for this game, and I would highly recommend you checking them out too if you need any help for you're a beginner. Just now realized I forgot to reload. Might be helpful. That looked good. And it was good. Alright. Oh, I forgot about these guys down below me. What the? Why do I have such a tiny bull? You have never been that small, sir. I was trying to pull off the neck shot as he ran. Doesn't quite look like I'm going to pull that off. How about that? There we go. Now I got a lung. So he's going to die right there. No bulls there, so I'm going to go ahead and mark him. He's over on that hillside somewhere. What is it, Michael? Said OMG, what's going on, man? I really don't have a clue, man. I really don't have a clue why he's so small. Honestly, I thought about her managing him there for a minute, but I want the great one to be in that zone, so I decided to go ahead and shoot him. But no, he's never been that small. I've always had like a level 3 or bigger there, so I don't know. I don't have a clue why he's wanting to be a baby all of a sudden. I think he's just trying to pull my leg, to be honest. Whoa! Swimming around 360. Oh, there's that bull. I can see him from here. Yeah, I don't know why this bull is so small. That makes no sense. Oh, brother. That's just embarrassing on his part. Oh, goodness. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to look at something at the moment. There we go. My stream on my phone is wanting to slow down on me for some reason. Yes, I do, Michael. I do herd manage. On this map, there is one section of the map I didn't manage because simply the ponds were just absolutely enormous down in the bottom left side of the lake. Or map, rather, sorry. So I did not herd manage that particular zone, but the rest of the map is, yes, managed. Yeah, but yeah, this little section down here, I did not touch. There's some ponds right here that I have managed down, and then I have a few of these ponds over here managed down. But there is just so much water that I just don't have the patience to sit down there and just wait for all of them to get to level 2s and level 1s. But everything else on the map that's through this area right here is all herd managed down. So yes, I do use herd management on all of my grinds. Don't gotta respawn here. It's almost time to reset time again. Yeah, that's that part of the map I told you I didn't touch. There's like I said, I know that I have bulls down there that I probably need to manage down. It's just I'm just tired of managing. This map took several hours just because I didn't have the best luck getting them to come back down to the small levels. So like these really big ponds here in the middle of the map, and then all these giant ponds on this side, I just didn't even fool with them because it's going to take forever for me to get around there. But everything else on the map where you've seen that I have been, all of those are level 2s or level 1s. So it is herd managed, but the reason why I'm not getting consistent diamonds is probably because of that one little corner of the map. but I will get like little runs of diamonds, if you will, like sort of like how my stream started today, where I had like 3 diamonds back to back to back. Sometimes I'll come on here and I'll have diamonds left and right. Other times I'll come on here and those kind of be sparse. But as of right now, I don't have the patience at the moment to manage anymore. I'm just wanting to shoot for a while. Maybe later on down the line I'll go back down there and manage that out, but it just took too long to get the other stuff down, and I just wanted to shoot for a while now. Yeah, no, so I made sure, so like I always tell people on this, is that whenever you go and walk up to a zone, it'll tell you how many animals are in that zone. And what I do is that I will start at the beginning of the drink zone, and I'll make a few laps around that zone throughout the in-game day. And I'll make sure that I lay eyes on all 6 or however many animals are supposed to be in that zone. If I notice that there's consistently less amount of animals than what's in that zone, so sometimes the zone will say 6, but there'll only be like 4. And in some cases, and whenever that happens, usually that means that that there's areas that where the bulls can come in and take those areas. So what I did is I put extra time into it, and I made sure that in all the zones that I currently have active on this map, I made sure to manage all of them down, and make sure there was no slots left over for any other bulls to go to. Right now, there's only one pond that gives me trouble, and it's this pond right here. And it's also a glitched pond. I have a short on my channel if you haven't seen it, but you can actually drive under the water. If you take a 4-wheeler, you can drive straight directly under the water on this pond. And sometimes there'll be moose under the water. So I went over there and found a few stragglers, and I'm going to go check that zone tonight too at some point. Probably off camera, just to see if there's anything over there. But for now, well, I didn't even check that zone. I have to go back. But for now, I'm just going to keep hunting these zones. See if I can't get the great one to spawn. I think with it being so close to 1600, I'm actually going to go ahead and just reset time while I'm here. I'll go back to that zone in a minute. Respawns? Hello? Respawnays? Yes? No? No? Oh well. Guess I'll have to keep on moving. You been seeing anything good, Michael, lately? I haven't got any updates on your hunts. Didn't know if you've been seeing anything good lately, except for that last update you gave me. So you can tell that my half herd management is working because I'm getting a lot of level 3s and 4s. Whenever you half manage a map, as I call it, where half the map is managed and half of it isn't, or a small section of the map is managed, then you can tell that it's working because you're getting mostly medium to big game. Whereas if I was getting mostly big game, like just 4s, 5s, and a few giant level 3s, then it would be a full management. But the fact that I'm still getting these to show up is showing that at least I'm not getting nothing but just level 1s and 2s. There's a bull. Nothing special, though. Still worth a bullet, though. Yeah, I think some of my solos must have moved again because I'm starting to see 2s instead of 4s. So I'm going to have to go check a few of my other pawns here in a little bit. That's the only pain I have about Rev on Thule is that you got to deal with solos moving around so much. Especially if you're doing the moose grind. You'll have at least a few moose that just wants to constantly move around the map. It can be quite annoying sometimes. That's how it goes. But yeah, Michael, my herd management for not my whitetail, I'm sorry, for my red deer as well as my fallow deer, I had the entire map managed for both of those species. I was getting a diamond red deer about every 10 kills because I literally had that many little ones on my map. I only hunted, I think, about 5 zones, and then I had 6 zones that were managed. So so I kind of split them down the middle, and I had over like too many level 4s on my map, and it was causing diamonds to spawn about once every 10 to 15 kills. And then my fallow deer grind got so good to where about every 15 to 20 kills I was getting a diamond. So not getting a whole lot of respawns at the moment, but that's not too abnormal. Let's go over here and grab him real quick. Come on, great one. Come on, buddy. I'm ready to shoot you. I got a bow and an arrow ready for you. Oh, I'm ready for the great one moose. I'm so ready for the great one moose. Oh, man. I'm wanting to take it out with a bow and arrow because it'll be my first time ever shooting a great one with something other than a rifle. So I'm ready for it. Got some nice whitetail here from my whitetail grind that I had going on. I think this was a managed zone, but looks like the whitetail are still here. So my dream rack is the one that Scarecrow got in his channel. Scarecrow actually got my dream moose. If you want to go check it out on his channel, Scarecrow got a 2-toned spider rack. That is the one that I'm wanting. I'm wanting the non-typical rack with the giant non-typical rack with the half white and half brown moose. That's what I'm wanting the most. But I will happily take the big rack too, though. I love the big rack and I love the spider rack. Those are my 2 favorites for the moose great one. There we go. Got them both. Are you saying chamois? Like the little goats that are on Tale War? Is that what you're asking me? I just want to make sure that I'm thinking of the right animal. I think that's what you're saying, but I just want to make sure. I don't think you're spelling it correctly. Is there a way for you to spot the animal and then spell it for me in chat? I want to make sure that I know which animal you're talking about before I try to give you an answer. Okay, I appreciate it, Michael. Yeah, just make sure you spot one for me and try to spell it for me in chat, because I want to make sure that I know what animal you're talking about before I just take a wild guess. And again, if it's an animal I don't hunt, I might not be able to help you, but I do hunt quite a bit of them. There we go. Got them both, I believe. Yeah, that's a chamois. So that's the little goat that's on Teowara. I'm trying to think. I believe that it's the same as a whitetail, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that a level 3 could be diamond. I'm really not sure because I haven't hunted the chamois in quite some time. I'm more of the deer hunter on this game than I am anything. So chamois is not really like a pursued animal on my list. The only kind of goat species I really hunt is like mouflon and the ibex and stuff like that because I really like their horns, along with the blue sheep on Fat Thunder Baton. But the chamois are a little species, and I'm not usually too like fond of them, if that makes sense. I do shoot them if I see a pretty good size one, but yeah, I really don't know. So if it's a level 3, very easy. I mean, like I said, you're just gonna have to shoot one and see because I'm just gonna be totally right down to earth, honest with you. I really don't know. I haven't hunted chamois in so long on this game. If you were talking to me on Way of the Hunter, I'd be a little bit more of a help because I hunt chamois all the time on Way of the Hunter. But for the Manariki Park map. But for Call of the Wild, it's not really an animal I pursue. So I apologize. I really can't help you with that one. You'll just have to shoot him and find out. Yeah, I know it's not a goat. I was saying it's a goat-like species. Like, it's similar to them. That's what I was meaning. Alright, I appreciate it, Michael. Yeah, if it was a deer species on the game or a big game animal, that'd be probably a lot easier for me to answer you. Because that's mostly what I target on the game. Like I said, I'm just not... I prefer the antlered animals over top of horned animals. And I'm picky with predators. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to help you on that one. But I do appreciate you understanding me. That's a wacky dude. He's got one antler that's like off to the like straight up, and then another antler that's off to the side. What the heck? That is as wonky as they as they come right there. Oh man, I'm gonna have to shoot him, just put him out of his misery. He's got a rack only a mother could love. Oh my gosh, that is so weird. I don't know if I got his buddy. Yeah, I did. All right, good. That's both of them. I hope it is a diamond, man. I hope you got a diamond chamois. Yeah, on my Way of the Hunter videos, if you want to go check them out, like I said, I'm better at live streaming than I am at making videos, I think. But yeah, my Way of the Hunter one, I killed a 5-star chamois in a thunderstorm on one of my videos. This is so weird. Look at this guy. He's literally got like a flat rack on. Look at that. I mean, oh my gosh. Moose, you are drunk. Go home. Oh, that is terrible. Absolutely terrible. That is so funny. Ah, that's tempting, man. I don't know if I want to tax him or not though, because I was really wanting my stuff to be rares and diamonds, and then the great one, of course. I tell you what, I'm not going to tax him this time. But after I get my great one moose, I will do sort of like what, and I'm not going to copy Flinter's idea. I mean, I guess anybody could make this. So Flinter, if you watch this, I'm not trying to copyright or anything. All the respect to you. But what I might do is I might, instead of making like a Hall of Shame, like what Flinter does with small animals, I might make like a Hall of Wonky, where it's like I have a whole army of different animals in one lodge that's nothing but wacky racks. That'd be a good idea, I think. I'm not gonna do it right now because I'm too invested in my moose grind, but maybe in the future for one of my for like humor, for laughs, I might make a lodge where it's just nothing but wacky racks. That'd be fun. Well, it's too late now, Michael. I unfortunately already moved on, but if I would have seen that before I moved on, I probably could have done that. But right now, I mean, like, I don't know if I can show it at the moment. No, but Right now, I have so many moose and so many whitetail that it would take me forever just to figure out where that moose is in my list. Because where it doesn't show you pictures of the animals in your taxidermized list, it would just be very, very difficult for me to figure out which moose was him. So I think that what I'll do is that once I've got my lodge where I've emptied out all of my taxidermized animals into my new lodge, I might start making other lodges as like funsy lodges where it's like I'll tax wacky animals only. No bulls there. But yeah, I appreciate you, Michael, for taking over the chat. Like I said, I always give shout outs to people who wants to step in whenever the chat. Since I'm new to YouTube and there ain't many people that are involved in the chat, I always give shout outs to people who carry the chat on. It keeps me entertained throughout the stream, and it makes it a lot more enjoyable for me. So I appreciate you, man, for talking to me during the stream. It makes it a lot more fun and enjoyable for me as well. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing too many level 2s. So either the Great One is going to be spawning on my map soon, and that's the reason as to why there's so many of these guys, or I've got some solos on my map that have now moved over to my other pawns again, and they're causing my herd management to get screwed up. Because right now, my herd management is actually pretty fragile, and if I have even two moose that spawn in as like level 3s or something in an area they're not supposed to, it'll cause my favorite zones to start spawning level 2s and 1s, which is probably what's happening right now. So I might finish out this run and then see what time it is in game, and if I have time, I may go ahead and go to my other pawns and see if there's any solos at those pawns. I'll get rid of solos if they come back as little guys, but if they come back as 3s, I have to shoot them. Not a bad silver. Let's see, where'd that other one die? Okay, he's over here. Let me fast travel real quick. I do got a question for you though, Michael. If you're still out there, I don't know. Like I said, people are always leaving and coming to the stream, so I don't know if you're still out there. But if you are listening, what do you think would be a better idea? I'm doing a North American lodge for my moose, whitetails, and different things that I kill for North America. Do you think that I should keep it as a Seska Safari, even though it's a totally different lodge apart from my Red Deer lodge? Or do you think I should put it in the Spring Creek Manor since it's more American looking? I've been trying to decide on that too. I don't know if I should keep it as a Sesko Safari just so that way it's more spread out and stuff and prettier, or if I should put it into the Spring Creek Manor because of the fact that it's going to be just solely a North American lodge, and Spring Creek is supposed to be a North American, well, lodge. So I don't know which one would you use? Would you keep it as a Sesko Safari, or would you do it as a Spring Creek Manor? Whoa. We are not driving on banana peels or ice, four-wheeler. You don't have to keep sliding everywhere on me. Luke, there's no problem whatsoever, man. And if you've been hearing the questions I'm asking, feel free to answer as well. Like I said, I'm trying to bounce ideas off everybody. Yeah, okay, Michael. Yeah, like I told Michael, I was trying to get advice on what to do with my North American lodge. A part of me was wanting to put it into the Spring Creek Manor, so that way it'd be different from the Seska Safaris. But I mean, like I said, I don't really know where I should put that. But I think I was going to go with the Seska anyway, just because it's more open and easier to move around in there. I don't know why these whitetail are here. I have no idea why I have whitetail in the moose areas, but I guess they just want to hang out. I think I can shoot over her butt. Let's see. Alright, good. I squeezed that shot off. I might take that buck too while I'm at it. I mean, why not take a good looking whitetail? That should have been good. Yep. Whitetail and a moose, why not? Okay. Yeah, thank you guys. No, I had no idea that it's been bugging out. Like, I actually didn't know about that. So I appreciate you guys warning me. Yeah, no, I had no idea. I've only ever used the Seska. I did whenever the Spring Creek first launched, I used it. But since then, I've always just been using the Seska Safari one, so I didn't know that the other one's been having problems. So yes, I will definitely be doing it in the Seska then. I had no idea that the other one's been having issues. Over here, get this whitetail. This is the reason why I like to keep a 308 on me. Even though I'm doing the moose grind, every so often a really nice whitetail will pop up. So I'm like, why not? Plus, who knows? You never know. You could get a great one whitetail to spawn while trying to spawn for the moose. Luke, I think that your icon is bugged out, man. It's a big black circle. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be or not, but if that's the way it's been, I'm sorry, I haven't been paying attention. But yeah, your picture isn't showing up next to your name. It's just showing as a black dot in chat. Like there's a circle where your picture's supposed to be, but it's all filled in with black. Oh, okay. Alrighty, I just didn't know if you were having problems with it or not. I just thought I'd let you know about it. Yeah, if that's supposed to be your profile picture is then that's good. That ain't an issue. I think you'll be okay. Sorry guys, I'm talking to my wife in the background. So did I at least get lung there? Yes I did. Alright, good. Yeah, Michael, we addressed that earlier in the chat. Luke can verify it with me. But yeah, Teowara has 3 bugs going on with it right now that I've been noticing. And it literally is a bug. So the 3 bugs that's happening on Teowara is that fallow and red deer grinds are resetting themselves somehow, so you'll feel like several deer out of one zone, and then all of a sudden say that you rediscovered them, or they'll just be deleted and then come back. And I don't know why they're doing that. So that is a bug in the The other thing is crashes, obviously. And the third one that Teowara has been having issues with is well, I'm trying to think of what the how to word the third one. It might be something that you just have to encounter, but it's like the animals are just acting strange. Like they'll be running whenever they're calm. They'll be at different zones when they're supposed to be drinking. So yeah, there's some inconsistencies and bugs going on in Teowara right now, man. Unfortunately, that's what you're encountering. Yeah, I know. You're not the one deleting them. It's a bug. My wife is having trouble right now with her red deer grind because it's doing that to her. But yeah, it's just a bug that's going on for some reason. Whenever you shoot, it doesn't matter how little animals you shoot. Sometimes some zones are just deleting and then coming back, and I don't know why they're doing that. Um, yeah, it is definitely a bug. Michael, my wife uses nothing but tree stands and tripods, and she only kills about 2 or 3 animals out of those groups, and they still reset. So that's an unfortunate bug that's happening on Teowara right now. If I was going to do a red deer grind at this time for in Call of the Wild, I'd definitely go to Quattro Colinas because that's like the second best place for red deer. Yeah, yeah, it's a bug, Michael. If either one of you guys have the Discord for the Hunter Call of the Wild, you may want to go to their bug reporting page and report all the problems that you see, so that way they can be on top of it. I'm currently not part of it because I haven't been able to find the link to it, and I haven't had time to sign up for the Discord on there. But But yeah, it's definitely Teo War has been having issues pretty much since launch, but they were way less prominent whenever it was first created. Hey Jack, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you, man. You just killed a piebald, 2 albinos, and 2 diamonds on my red deer grind. Congratulations, man. Very happy to hear it. Unfortunately, Jack, you are coming into the chat a little bit late in the stream. I'm going to have to jump off here in about 5 minutes because I'm only going to do it for a couple of hours tonight. However, if you do go back and decide to watch, if you are interested in a channel that has hunting and fishing content 1 month and then playthroughs the next, then you might want to subscribe. You might want to subscribe and like the videos. I do not care a bit to help anybody if you leave questions or comments on any of my content, and I also stream whenever I can. So if you're interested in stuff like that, please make sure that you leave a like for the channel and subscribe. I am trying to grow it into something pretty special. Yeah, thank you very much, Jack. Like I said, you have 5 minutes, so if you have anything you want to ask me at any time, please feel free to. I can answer a few more questions before I get off tonight. I am making one more round right now of my zones, which they've already been shot at once, but I'm seeing if I have any secondary respawns and see if I have the great one here. And if I don't have anything on these last 2 zones here, or 3 zones rather, I'll have to go ahead and get off for tonight. But yeah, if anybody in the chat right now has any final questions for me or wants to talk to me about anything until I get off, please feel free. I don't care a bit. He was in Scarecrow's stream today, and he explained to me about this stuff. Yeah, Scarecrow and Flinter are my 2 biggest inspirations for this game. I've always wanted to do YouTube stuff, and I've been playing the game since launch, and I have over $2 million, because of the time that I put into my grinds. But and it wasn't until I got married and ended up getting a beautiful wife who allowed me to pursue my dreams as a YouTuber. So I've only recently been able to become part of the community, and I've really appreciate everybody's support on my channel. I did not expect to make 200 subscribers in under a year. For a newcomer, that's pretty impressive in my opinion, and I appreciate all your support. Let me see. You just killed a mallard out of the air with the 22, and it's 200 yards away. That is insane, man. What a shot! Yeah, Michael, go back and look at one of my shorts here recently if you haven't seen it already. I no scope a capercaillie. I was driving my 4-wheeler down. I'm actually just right across the way over there. I was driving my 4-wheeler, and a capercaillie attacked me while I was on the 4-wheeler, and I got off and popped off 2 rounds as he flew away, and I got him somehow without aiming. So that was pretty crazy. Am I streaming tomorrow? 50-50. Tomorrow I get off. If I get off in the evening tomorrow night, so I am going to attempt to. But like I said, it's not a guarantee. I do know that I'm doing a long stream Saturday evening though. Saturday evening I am getting off at 5:30 or sorry 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna come home and eat a bite, and then I'm gonna jump on and I'll be on here for several hours. So make sure you have your notifications turned on so that whenever I go live Saturday, you'll be there for that stream. But for tomorrow, it's 50-50 shot. It just depends on what's going on and how I feel. I can't tell what that moose is back there, but I'm pretty sure he's not a great one. I would like to be able to spot him. There we go. So just a 4. I'm not going to shoot anything else, guys, unless it's something impressive, because I am getting a little pressed for time now. I appreciate it, Michael. Yes, Jack. I have got not on this particular grind, but I have three great ones to my name. I have the great one Whitetail and 130 kills on the grind. I have a great one. Fallow Deer that's a Mocha with a blade. Excuse me, with the blade racket at 350 kills, and then I have a Red Deer at 1725. So I'm trying to get one of all of my favorite great ones. So after I get this moose, I'm gonna take a break from grinding, and I'm gonna make some content and stuff in the future, but just from free hunting and doing challenges and stuff like that. And then my live streams will probably be a mixture of free hunts and stuff on this game, along with Way of the Hunter and the Angler. So so if you're wanting to be here for any of those, please, if you haven't already, if you haven't, then I appreciate it. But if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. I about shot that moose. I forgot I don't need to shoot anything else. But make sure you subscribe and thank you, Jack. Yeah, I appreciate it. It took a long time. I have about 1,300 hours in the game, and I'm in about 2,200 and I think that's like 2,222 something thousand. I think is how much money I currently have. But yeah, and if you ever have any questions or if you watch any of my content and leave comments below, where I'm new in the channel, I have plenty of time to look back on my comments right now. So if you leave anything in my contents, whether it's my playthroughs, my concerts that I made, or my hunting and fishing content, I'll always reply to you within 20 as soon as I can. As soon as I see that somebody comments, I try my best to always reply. But guys, I hate to say it, but unfortunately, I have officially ran out of time. I appreciate you all for being here. This started out amazing with 3 diamonds today, and we got a few really good golds. I am going to attempt to go live again tomorrow, but like I said, do not be expecting anything because it just depends on how things work out for me tomorrow. It is definitely going to be a live stream on Saturday, and I'm planning on making another very long stream Saturday. I'm hoping to get him that day, so I will be on here for several hours on Saturday evening. But as far as that's concerned, guys, I do need to go ahead and jump off. So thank you all for your support. Please make sure you subscribe and like if any of you are new here to the channel, and leave comments on any of my content or on the stream if you guys have any questions or want to talk to me about anything that you've seen me do. Otherwise, guys, I hope you all have a great night. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you, everybody.